There's never been anybody ruthless. I'm Sonny Liston, I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from their claw. There's no one that can match me.
My name is Nassim the Dream. I'm a 15-year-old amateur boxer, giving my views and opinions on everything boxing related. I'm here to give you guys consistent, reliable, unbiased commentary. Boxing is my passion, slaying trolls is my hobby. Hope you enjoy. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Because at the end of the day, we ready to go. We want to make the fight happen. We've been saying this. I've been wanting to do Undisputed for a while now, the real Undisputed. And it's time to stop the confusion, stop the lies and all this, and let's really make it happen.
All right, no doubt. Thank you very much, Devin.
So, wow, in a recent interview with Fighthype, as you heard in that recording, Devin Haney continues to put pressure on George Scumbozos Jr. to fight him in an undisputed matchup. In this interview, he called out George Scumbozos, said that he wanted to fight George Scumbozos. It's for all the marbles, and he called out George Scumbozos for being a hypocrite and lying about his word and causing a bunch of confusion. George Scumbozos, he originally said that he wanted to fight Devin Haney. He wanted him to fight to happen in Australia. Devin Haney said he'll fly to Jupiter to make that fight happen, and it seemed like a close and shut deal, a fairy tale ending. We will finally see undisputed matchup after we know that Teofimo Lopez ducked Devin Haney for an entire year after he got the belts. He continued to call Devin Haney the paper champion, that he's a real WBC champion, and completely diss and disrespect Devin Haney instead of actually fighting Devin Haney. We were all excited to see, but then we started to see the real side of George Scumbozos. It seems like these belts are rings of evil, man. They just show the real personalities of people. George Scumbozos, he started saying, the fight that makes the most sense. I want to fight Lomachenko. He had a better performance than Richard Comey. How did Lomachenko have a better performance against Richard Comey? Richard Comey is a fighter who is a good fighter, but let's just be honest, he's a B-class fighter. And it's a wonder how he got a belt as a fighter. Okay, he pretty much got dominated in that fight with Lomachenko and gave no resistance at all. And Teofimo Lopez, like I said, knocked him out in 3 rounds. How is that more of an impressive win? Fighting a washed-up Nakatani, that's impressive to you, instead of Devin Haney, who actually fought Jorge Linares and Jojo Diaz. Jorge Linares, who was a former WBC champion, and Jojo Diaz, a 2-division champion, and who was fought some of the best fighters in his division. That's a better win for you. The same dude lost to the dude that you beat. Makes no sense at all. Excuse me. George Scumbozos continues to play games with us and insult the fans' intelligence. Just give a direct answer and say that you don't want to fight Devin Haney, you want to fight Lomachenko, and stop pulling us around because it's just pathetic, man. You are a grown man, but you're unwilling to fight Devin Haney, who holds a belt. And all the confusion of people saying that George Scumbozos is the undisputed champion, that he's not, that Devin Haney holds the WBC belt and George Scumbozos holds the franchise belt. Okay, it would be the 7th undisputed champion in history, and it's just for glory. When do you want to go home to all your fans, your family in Australia, and tell them that I beat the man, that I am the best man at 135-pound division? When did you want to tell your family that and tell them all of your great accomplishments? You're not making an accomplishment by fighting an interim fight against an unknown bum and then go fighting Lomachenko. Fighting Devin Haney is a better win because Devin Haney is one of the most skilled fighters of this generation. He's recognized as the best boxer of this division, lightweight division. Okay, a lot of people compare him to Floyd Mayweather. That's a massive win to have. And if you lose to Devin Haney, it's no shame in it. Devin Haney is a very, very skilled fighter. He is a very good boxer. He has very good hand speed. He's very athletic. He has very good timing. It's going to be a very, very competitive fight between both of them. George Scumbozos is a counterpuncher. He has a lot of hand speed. He has a very good jab. He also has good timing. That's a fantastic fight to make. Both of these dudes are highly skilled boxers, very athletic. Who wouldn't want to see that fight? I think it would be an interesting style clash up. But instead, George Scumbozos wants to waste his talents on fighting bums and possibly a fight against Vasyl High-Tech Lomachenko. Nobody wants to see the Vasyl Lomachenko fight except for the homosexual fans, okay? Devin Haney is the fight to make, and it's sad to see that so many fighters in this lightweight division duck Devin Haney, such as Teofimo Lopez, Ryan Garcia, Jojo Diaz for a short time. Javier Fortuna turned down the fight 3 times. It's pathetic, man. These dudes, It's like they are a part of the NBF. No black fighters. They don't want Devin Haney to see as his fighter. They want to keep freezing him out and make him go to 140. And it seems like if George Scumbozos doesn't have the cojones to fight Devin Haney, then he most likely is going to have to go to 140 and possibly get fights against fighters like Regis Prograis or Josh Taylor, Jose Ramirez, those type of fights, because George Kambosos, he's might not fight him, and we know for sure that Lomachenko will never fight Devin Haney, considering that he actually requested the franchise title to duck Devin Haney. It's truly sad that so many fighters in this generation don't want to lose no more, and they don't seem to understand that is, even though you lose, it's okay. You lost to the best, and even if you lose, the fake fans will leave you, but your true fans will stay for you and support you, because that's what a real fan does, not these weirdos that jump on every fighter's bandwagon after they lose a fight. That's a lot of Anthony Joshua fans and a lot of former Teofimo Lopez fans. But this was my take on it though. But to wrap this up, this is Nassim the Dream. Rocking these hairs and they say to sleep. I'll hot show another one. Peace.